So I wanted to make a little bit of a video here. Um, I'm in the wrong thing. Hold up. Actually, no, that'll be fine. Yeah, I wanted to make a little video here. Just sort of showing off a couple maps. Um, I used to play this game and host little matches and whatnot, but yeah, recently I haven't really been playing MCC too much. I'll probably just come back to it, but I just wanted to show a couple of maps that I made. Um, this first video is just gonna kind of be like Pandora or well Avatar inspired maps. And that's what most of my maps are here. But I kind of just go around and show all the maps I have through a couple of videos, because you know I those who know my old channel or anything like that know that I am just a huge forger when it comes to Halo. Absolutely love Halo and love the forging. So yeah, we're just gonna go through a couple of maps here, and I guess we'll start out with this one. This is the first one that kind of pops up. Make sure we do that. First map we got is the Sea Dragon. Or I forgot about the music. That's kind of badass. Dang. That's from Invasion. Dude, I miss Invasion. I miss when people actually played the... Alright, I'm not gonna talk about that. Spawn point. Oh, and I don't know if I mentioned this already, but if anybody wants these maps, you know, anybody who plays around on Halo a bunch and wants to like host these maps or just use them for whatever, I mean, go right ahead. These maps are set up pretty well for Invasion. Sorry. These maps are set up pretty well for Invasion. You're just gonna need to like add the spawn points, add, you know, attacking and defending sort of stuff. Most of these were designed for Invasion, but so yeah, this entire island right here is the only spawn zone on the map. Yeah, over here you've got a little depot, I guess you can call it. Some real basic vehicles. Oh yeah, you have some like... So if you got somebody rushing over here for this Falcon, or there's a gunship Falcon on the Sea Dragon, so to avoid like camping and everything, because I hate campers, I absolutely can't stand them. Camping doesn't work on any of these maps really. But if somebody has got that gunship Falcon and you can manage to get over here, you can easily shoot them down with either a grenade launcher, the rocket launcher, etc., etc. It's pretty good for defense. Let's look at the Sea Dragon first. Dude, I'm mispiloting this thing. I love this. So, if you're at the Sea Dragon, you can land your little Falcon back here. It's a free landing pad, free of charge. So it's heavily armored. Like, you got plenty of weapons around, stashed up, ready to go. I don't like that, but that's kind of hard to fix. You've got the gunship Falcon. You got some turrets up here for 180 defense here. That's more like 270 or something like that. You go up here and you got the little cockpit that looks like absolute wiener, but you know what? That's fine. You can hop up here. Oh dang. Yeah, you can go all the way around. Use this as a little sniper post. There's enough cover to where you can easily attack this ship, and you can even walk alongside these. I mean, I'd be careful if I were you. I wouldn't like jump too much, 'cause you just fling off the edge. There's some parkour to get here. I recommend only doing it if you're an elite, a sanguini. But yeah. So there's a couple ways to attack, but it's pretty hard to, unless you've got a Falcon or unless you've got a couple of people, it's really hard to attack, especially with all the armaments on board. So yeah. And then below here you've got the little hangar thing. I mean, from the movie, they got like, and this is like not even close to the size as the one in the movie. The one in the movie is so much bigger, but you know, I've got limits here in Halo Reach, so but basically this is where they drop the little submarines and this crab mechs. And then you just got, I mean, there's not a lot of cover down here, but if you're down here, you're just kind of hiding from the people up there. So I mean, you kind of deserve to get shot if you're hiding down here. The interior is pretty basic. Then you go through the little teleporter. You've got a boat out here. I really like the look of the end design of this boat. It's probably the best looking boat I've made. I mean, it's nothing. Yeah, yeah. This entire canyon is just empty. The rest of the beachhead over on the other side is also empty. But if you're a skilled enough player, you can just run up here, do a couple little hops, you know. And then, which, I mean, it's not very hard. I might do this first try. Usually I fall, yeah. So anyways, it's pretty easy. You just hop up here. And there's a couple of banshees you can grab. I don't think there's any weapon. Yeah, there's no weapon, unfortunately. Then over here we have the port, I like to call it. The port's pretty basic. Just kind of cover. You come from that boat, you jump on this little dock here. And that's kind of the only way to get here besides flying. You got plenty of escape here. Lots of armaments. Good to go if you get in a fight. Down here is just pretty basic. Some med kits here and there. Jump up here, you got some more weapons, some ammo. Yeah, you got a lot of weapons, jetpacks, ammo, rocket launchers, snipers. And you just got a little chill out spot. So this one is pretty good. It's sort of a attack and defend sort of map. If you know what a raid is. It's basically just a raid map. Yeah. So, you'll spawn over here on top of Alaska. Or sort of like the nose of Alaska. There's nothing back this way. I don't know if there's a kill barrier or not. I don't think there is. Oh yeah, okay, there is. You got floaty bits here. It looks kind of horrendous, but you know what? It's an effort. Plenty of cover. Plenty of room to skirmish around. Just got some weapons here and there. You can use this little thing to just... Yeah, I'm gonna fall. Yeah, I fell. We jump over here. Walk or jump, doesn't really matter. Got some weapons and such over there. Got more weapons. These little floaty bits, and then you can... There's multiple ways to get up this little thing, but I'll just take the easiest route. And I'm gonna fall. Isn't that beautiful? Alright, let's get back up here. And then there's a ghost, and then there's a wraith way up there. I'm gonna see what else is up here. It's quite the cozy map. I actually really like it. And for a raid map, it's extremely good. So this wraith, it's more like a mortar, you know. You're not going to be moving it because you can't get it out of this little rock pit. So yeah. But it's pretty effective. You got more weapons. And I'm dead. Man, Halo Reach is so nostalgic. Especially when I was building all these, waiting for, you know, the Frontiers of Pandora to come out. Whew, I was hyped, let me tell you. I still am. Like, for the DLC to come out this summer, I'm absolutely pumped. And I got a little bit of a video plan on that, by the way. But let's not go off on a tangent, because, you know, this is a Halo video here. So once you get past that initial wall right here, you're basically inside the base. You got a rocket hog, which is absolutely insane. You got some turrets, just a little bit of defense. This is just for looks, of course. You go over here, you got you some med packs, you got sprint, jetpacks. Let's see here. Just got a little bit of cover. And then at the very end here, you do have a Falcon, which has side turrets but no gun. Yeah. How? Up here, you've got one of the best parts of the map. Yeah. So, this is a little... Technically, that's supposed to be that, but I don't really... You know, I'm creative, okay? So you'll be like, pew, 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 and then rockets will rain down. Now, keep in mind, you can't, like, actually aim it. I mean, you sorta can. Like, if I do... They all go to the side and stuff, but if I'm pointing at, like, the middle... Yeah, so basically, it just don't make a difference, but, they don't go anywhere but these 3 locations. Yeah, so that just blocks people from getting on over there. You got the sniper up here. And then you just got another little spot. And these you can use for cover. This you can't, but there's a turret up there. So this map is relatively balanced. I try to favor the attackers more in this one. But you've got just the basic weapons. Magnums, assault rifle, grenade. And you've got some, you know, couple of power weapons and DMR. Yeah, I need to play more Halo. I really do. I need to record more too, because dang, do I love this game. Alright, let's look. Alright, the Assault Dragon ship is up next. So, we'll see. Okay, it is this one. Nice. Okay, that's odd. I think there may be stuff. Yeah, there's definitely stuff over here. Hold on. But you can defend it. You can defend it pretty good if you wanted to from this tower. It's got like... Yeah, you've got basic stuff up here. That's about it. Come over here, you grab a Falcon. They're both gunners. Can fly on over here. And with these ones, you can actually reach them, and they, you know, have the full collision. I think once you die, you respawn way out here. These are super fun to pilot around in, because if you're not experienced, you can really get whacked. But yeah, up here is one of the little... I'm trying to make it a lab, but it just kind of looks like Dookie, I'm not gonna lie. You've got sprint, health pack, gun, and that's about it. Oh, and a shotgun. That's big, because, yeah, this is where you would respawn. Your initial spawn's over there on the beach. And then, let's see. Down here is the best part, where you've got a jetpack, you've got medkit, got another jetpack. Jetpacks are huge, because if you get up there, there's some banshees, I do believe. And you go over here to the broken one, and you've got a DMR. So, all around, pretty good. I thought there was a vehicle over here, but I think I got rid of it. Yeah, up here you've got 3 banshees, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 3 banshees and some weapons. So it's pretty useful to go to. If I hit that. And then we'll go over here. And this is the dragon ship, which I am incredibly impressed with. This is the best looking vehicle I've made. A Sea Dragon would be the second best. You can land on here, but it just kind of bothers me. Get the heck out of here. And you've got... I mean, this right here, this inspiration, I took straight from the Valkyrie shuttle, where they have the turrets on top, you know, where they're fighting the banshees and everything. You just kind of have these for attackers. Like, if somebody can get up there on Eagle's Nest, they can shoot these, and if you're on a turret, you'll take a little bit of damage. You can be picked off easily up here. But it's the first line of defense when it comes to defending this place. And this would be another great one if you mess with the map a little bit for invasion. I remember I had an invasion version, but I got rid of it because, you know, people just don't play the game. You've got a lot of weapons here. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't think this is RDA approved, but it's all right. You can knock this little thing down, and you can go drive it down there. I mean, it'll be damaged, but if you need an escape, you can get it. And there's a couple more mungos down there that have been dropped. You go in here, and you've got the interior. You got ammo for days, infinite ammo. You got jetpacks for an escape if you need. And you've got 2 turrets. You've got the machine gun, and then you've got the rockets. And the rockets are the only ones I think work best. And then you got the little pilot thing. So let's look at the rockets. I gotta be quick about this. So what they do is they shoot into this. So let me go down here real quick. Also, you've got like a little bit of cover when you're attacking in case you got ground units. So what they shoot at is they shoot through the mountains. Some go farther, some just hit like here, here, and here, and here, you know, main points. And what that does is, like, if you got a Banshee or a Falcon flying through, you might miss hitting one of these with your rotors or something, but a missile will hit you because it'll hit one of these floating rocks and do some blast damage to your vehicle. But that's about all that map has to offer, and this is like probably one of the better versions of this map anyways. Banshee's Nest is big shot. It's quite the decorative map. It's really fun to play raids on. You've got all your floating rocks here. Pandora aesthetic. Back here you've got limited ammo, but you've got some needle rifles. This Revenant serves best as a mortar. You know, if you got like a ton of people over here and you're trying to support your buddies getting to the, you know, the nest, and that's the way to do it. Or you can just beam them with the stupid needle rifle, which drives me insane, but you know, I put it there for a reason. You want to have your maps balanced, really. So this one, yeah, this one's just a simple raid map. You got a little bit of heavy weaponry over here. I know there's a fuel rod cannon over there with only 1 clip that's in it. You got the plasma launcher, which is hard to use, so you know, it's got full ammo. You can take a path to get to this, and there's plenty of cover out through here. You just got to pick your moments and pick your fights. On the nest, you got a little bit. You actually got quite a bit of cover. Over here you don't, but you get side shots to literally anybody over there. You got this front defense, some turrets. People can come up here, and you can't really attack them unless you charge them or get close enough to where you're too vulnerable. So everything's just a little bit balanced here. Yeah, it's quite the small map, just a little thing. Looks really pretty though, or to me. It's got some pretty arch. It's got plenty of floaty mountains. It's really nice, but it's very small and fun to play. So that's that map. Go on to the next one. Here is the next and final boat in the entire map pack here. This one is probably, it plays better than the Sea Dragon. Plays quite a bit better. So you spawn on the island again, and you've got multiple ways to get to the boat. You got just a couple weapons scattered out here and there. There's an outpost back over there though, with choppers and whatnot. It's got some pretty good weapons, but you've kind of just got weapons scattered about here. That crash site. You've got 2 falcons. I mean, there's plenty of stuff you can use here to just little crash through the gate there. There's really nothing back here you can use to jump up here. If you're wanting, I mean, usually there's a firefight over here like non-stop, so that's every single time I hosted it. Yeah, you've got some crazy weaponry just off the rip. You can't go in there, but that's pretty fair. I don't like using teleporters too much on this map. I know people use teleporters like crazy. And they use those stupid little trait doors. Oh, good lord. I feel bad for you people who still play, like, the socials or whatever they call them now. But anyways, you've got 1 transport and then 1 gunner. So you can carry 3 in that one. Let's see, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 in this one. But, yeah, we'll go on out here. And there's the boat in the distance, but we're not going to go over there yet. This is inspired by an Avatar boat, one that's actually in the 2009 game. But it's a very enlarged version of that one. Because that one is the, I think its nickname is the Gator or something like that. But so back here, there's nothing in the valley except for 4 Banshees back here, which are clutch as all get out. Whenever you've got so many people playing, you can easily attack from the rear, which, you know, usually people are not expecting that. Flying isn't the only way to get here. If you follow in between these rocks, I mean, outside of the rocks, you got a very small margin where you can actually run, but if you take a boat, or not a boat, but a vehicle, and you go in between these rocks, there's a little grid down here, so you can actually drive up to the boat where it's shallow enough. But you kind of got to go at your own risk. I guess it's something that could be changed, but oh well. The rocks add for a little bit of cover. You can use them to shoot from, and they just kind of guide your way over to the boat. This one's a little boat. It's best to get to if you have a jetpack. You've got a jetpack on board, a DMR, and then a Spartan laser somewhere in here. There it is, a Spartan laser out the front. And then you've got the main raid, up front, you've got 2 jetpacks, rocket launcher, grenades. You know, you've got the basic stuff. Yeah, so if some moron is just chilling here and you've got a sniper and you're on the mountain or something, or I know there's a focus rifle up there on the nose, I think. You can shoot this and kill whoever's up here. So you gotta kind of be smart when you're on the boat. It's not just an infinite win. You've got some turrets up here. They're not super useful, but if you've got some Banshee or especially an ungunned Falcon flying around, they can be pretty useful. You get down here. Also, this is like a little ladder. You know, you can get back up here if you fall down. You can walk on these edges. Also, if you drive over here, you're not just stuck. You can also just parkour up. I mean, it's all across this side that's not sloped, so you'll be good. You can walk up here. I might put like a little ramp because it kind of looks like you're supposed to walk up there. But you've got weapons, you got DMR, you got another jetpack. Let's see, you got ammo, medkits, drop shield, which is incredibly useful, especially on the level, on this level. Got the big old guns on each side. There's one over there too. Just got some good aesthetics here. But the main thing is getting up there. You can either use the jetpack or you can go the normal way. Down here is just a little bit of cover, you know, if you're trying to bum rush this. Then you've got this gun Falcon. If you want to go, if you're like the last man standing here and you're like, man, I gotta go pick up my buddies because they died or something, you just use this Falcon, you fly over there. But there's a good chance this is not going to respawn until like you've killed you've killed the 2 Falcons over there. So you got just some basic weapons down here. But then you go in the entrance and you're inside the ship. You got ladder on both sides. Really doesn't matter which one you go up. You got ammo. Down here you got sniper ammo for when you pick up the sniper. You got 8 shots. Now you got one. A little cockpit. You know, it just looks nice. So you've got ammo. You ain't got that many guns. I think there's only like 2 DMRs on the ship, which is good because, you know, I hate DMRs. You got a rocket launcher, a pistol. Let's see. It's equal on both sides. You got rocket launcher ammo. Keep in mind, if you're an elite, I don't think you can get back inside. Just keep that in mind. You can walk all the way out here. You got pretty good sniper view of all angles. It is a pretty cool map. I really don't. These are just kind of for looks up there, but yeah. So that's that map. I mean, unless you wanted to delete the interior and make the outside a playable ground. The main part of it is the ISV, which is absolutely massive. I'll put a picture up of the movie one here. Absolutely adore these vehicles. They're probably my favorite sci-fi ship out of any. like sci-fi movie, etc., etc. But over here, we'll start with the island. This is the closest outpost to spawn, but I kind of put like a couple outposts up. You've got just, you know, basic. You got a DMR, an assault rifle. You got plenty of ammo here. You got like a little computer set up. You have this mongoose that's already here. Do a little hop. I need to make a more simple way, because I know not everybody has, you know, played this game for years, you know. But I don't see many people taking these maps. I'm just gonna be brutally honest. I mean, back when I hosted half these, they were like, wow, you really gotta balance your maps out. But they just didn't know how to parkour, that was the problem. So you got this little passageway. Do some hops. Multiple little routes you can take, I guess. And then you go up here. Do a couple more little hops, and then you get a much better view at, you know, the big ol' ISV up there. And it looks so nice. Put a lot of detail into that thing. I just wish it was a little more unlimited to where I could, you know, throw more things around the map. It's got a one docked ship, and then one, you know, that's undocked, and then it's got this one down here, which is what you take to get up to the ISV. And now you're in the little compartment where, you know, ships will dock. And Valkyrie shuttles. I mean, the Pelicans are supposed to be Valkyrie shuttles. Anyways, you go through here, and yeah, I guess you take some fancy elevator all the way to the freaking front. I don't know. I really wanted to add like the big, you know, where all the people are in cryo sleep, but you know, I got a lot of limits here. But put a little armory on this thing. You've got the main deck. I think if you hop in here, yeah, you're just kind of wee. But these windows are supposed to be looking out, of course, you know, because this is the big control center of the ship. But these are closed. That's why you've got the red flashing lights and whatnot. And then you go down here, and this is where crew members stay. And they've got their bunks here, which low budget bunks, but you know, it'll work. Wow, that's gonna trip me out. You've got ammo, you got a little health, then you've got weapon lockers and whatever. Just very few, because you know, people don't just have their weapons chilling on board like that. But yeah, that's it for this map. I gotta say, I really love the aesthetic of the map, but there's really not much here. I mean, you could really, if you really dim down on some of the, if you took away the inside, you could turn this into like a crazy skybox for an invasion map. This is completely above the barrier. Completely above the barrier. So you can't even fly up to it. I mean, you can get close, but you can't get that close. So for this very final map, it's probably the best one I've made. And, I mean, that's saying you could use this thing for an invasion, chillin', just literally anything. You could put any game mode on this bad boy. But I'd primarily recommend something like invasion. But it's really pretty. I mean, of course, this is the very original map I made, and the Banshee's Nest map had this same sort of skybox with less, you know, floating mountains in the sky. But this map has a lot more to offer. I mean, you spawn all over this valley. Like, you'll spawn there's like 5 spawns right through here on the map. There's 2 up there, and then I believe there's 1 on there and on that mountain. So like, there's a bunch of different spots you can spawn, and I really tried to vary it up so that way you're not being spawn killed. I can't stand spawn killers in games. It just drives me crazy. There's not a whole lot of weapons or vehicles where you spawn. You just kind of gotta, what it is a base oriented map. So you'll go on foot or just take a vehicle that is nearby. I know there's a couple throughout here. I know this cave. Yeah, this cave is really pretty again. You've got like roots coming through the cave. Energy sword. I thought there was an armor ability through here, but yeah, I think I'm mistaken. You got another energy sword though. Some more roots through this entrance. You can run over here. And there's like lots of cover through this forest. It's not super dense or anything, but there's lots of cover. Then here's where you come to the base. You're gonna get up here, go through here, and this is the only like primary entrance you can really use unless you got buddies to jump you up, or you can even get in right through there. There's some cover scattered about here because, you know, if you're attacking it or something, you gotta have some cover. And get up here, do all sorts of things. You got forklifts because what's Halo Reach without a forklift, right? Then you've got this thing, which reminds me of the Jeep actually from Frontiers of Pandora. It looks just like it. That's what I noticed the other day when I was playing Frontiers. So I think, wow, that reminds me of the vehicle straight out of Halo Reach. In here you got the bunks, got a little trophy display, some weapons. There's not a whole lot of weapons. You got a med kit and an assault rifle there. Yeah, that's just the bunks outside of the main base. And how you get into the main base is this little gated entrance. You got the airlock, which, I mean, you can't shoot out of or anything. So that's pretty cool. Then you got this little spot. I think I just knocked that over. You just got some little tables here. You got a screen. Through here you've got falcons. Lots of armaments right here. None that we can actually use, but... And if somebody's trying to take your falcon, you can run out here and shoot these. Damage the falcon quite a bit. I know it didn't look like it did a whole lot, but it's like... I think I can hit it 3 times and destroy it. I don't even need to hit it 4. I didn't mean to get in it. What the heck? Well, you know what I mean. I mean, they can come in use. They can come in use. Anyways, go in through here, and you're in the main part of the base. You got the big, the speech room, I guess. That's what I call this, is the speech room. This way used to be open. There used to be a door back where that trophy display is in the bunks. You can just teleport through here, but I didn't really like it that much. You got a nice view here. Then you go into the armory, or the office, whatever you want to call it. You got your weapons, lots of weapons. I really like this weapon case that I made here. This is probably my most impressive armory. You got plenty of grenades, plenty of ammo. You got guns for days. And what I like to do with the Spartan laser is sit right here, and if somebody destroys one of my screens, I'll just blow them to smithereens with my Spartan laser. So yeah, it's pretty nice. You can get up there, and there's not a kill barrier until you get on that one, I think. But this one's a actual gunner falcon. Shoot some stuff down with it. But I would not go on this mountain because there is a kill barrier. Because I didn't want people like running into these things, because they don't have collision whenever you make them too large with the modded thing. So people just kind of can hide in them, and it gets pretty annoying. And also, if you get way too close, if you get too close to them, it will kill you, because it does have a kill barrier. There's nothing on the island that I know of. Oh yeah, there's a little falcon over there. It's crashed, but you can still pilot it. You've got a little falcon there too, some gear down there I know of. Then you've got Banshee there, and I don't know where another one is. I think it's only 2 Banshees. Sounds about right, yeah. But yeah, that's my most impressive map. Pretty proud of it. I really like this map. It's just simple, but the base is amazing. Really love the base aesthetic. So yeah, I think that wraps it up for the Forge showcase. Wow, English is hard. Forge showcase. But yeah, anyways. So I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. thanks for watching again. If you, yeah, there we go. I'm just gonna hit that rotor. If anybody's actually interested in some MCC Halo Reach maps, just put it in the comments. I wouldn't mind, you know, just giving away these maps because I'm not really using them. It's been forever since I played, and yeah, they're just kind of collecting dust, and I would like them to be used and people to see these cool maps I made. But yeah, that'll be it.